Hey guys, welcome to Feeney. I'm Brandon Muncie here to go over this 2024 392 Rubicon Wrangler. There's a ton of options to go over, and I'm going to kind of demonstrate and give you guys a good demo on all the different things this thing has to offer. So let's get right to it. So on the front of this 392 Wrangler, we added the option of the steel front bumper with the built-in Warn winch. Again, this is good for about 9,500 pounds. Free spool, it's got a plug-in over here on the side. You got the standard LED headlights that are going to come on this model, but obviously the best part being what's under the hood with your Hydro Glide air intake. So this is 485 horsepower worth of fun out of this 392 engine. One of the options on this 392 Wrangler is the integrated front camera. You can view things in front of you, as well as the perk of this would be if you're going to go rock crawling, or if you're about to get up on some sketchy terrain, you'd be able to see where your tires and kind of line them up, so that way you can conquer the terrain in front of you. All right, and then as you come along this 392, again, sitting on the 2-inch lift, 35-inch tires, 17-inch rims, rock rails. So in the back here, as you can see, it's got the 12-inch Alpine sub, so that means it's got the upgraded Alpine stereo system in it. Underneath here, you got the sort of the similar storage from the past, but being on the 392, this is not as deep as it used to be. Over here, you still get your drain plugs and stuff like that. This right here is a cover, as to cover up the forward adaptive cruise. So if you were to fold down the front windshield, that's the cover that'd go over that. You got a 12-volt DC with the battery on it back here, so that's going to work all the time. If it shows a battery, if it shows a key, it'd be work only when the auxiliary is on the vehicle or when the car's running. All right, guys, welcome to the interior of the 24 392 Wrangler Rubicon. On this one here, we're going to go over the screen to start off with. This is going to be your home screen. You can kind of set up a couple different things, but you can page over, you can add widgets, you can pick whatever you want, navigation, climate, your phone's favorites, steering wheel, all those types of things, and kind of treat it as a tablet. From here, we're going to go to media, so this is where your music and everything's going to be, Sirius XM, Bluetooth. It does have Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, or Android CarPlay. It does have built-in Wi-Fi that's currently not activated, but it will be once you purchase the vehicle. You get 3 months, and then after that, you can choose to keep it or get rid of it. From there, your climate. You got your heated seats, heated steering wheel in here, as well as down here. You can kind of turn them on here, there, and then your passenger heated seats there. It does have dual climate, and then your fan speeds, you can touch it up here, or you can turn this knob. From there, you got your built-in navigation. You can choose to use it if you want. You don't have to, but it does display in front of you on your actual cluster in front of you. It will tell you and give you the directions as you're driving. It will do the same thing for Apple CarPlay as well. And then as you come down the phone, this is where you can pair if you'd like. Vehicle, this is where you find all your different cameras, your dashboards, or your settings. Keys got to be on, but that's where you can access everything from inside the vehicle. And then your apps. Your apps is where if you can't find something you're looking for, you can go to either favorites or you can click on all, and then this will take you through everything this vehicle has to offer if you can't find what you're looking for. From there, if you want to pan down, this is going to be all your different controls of this vehicle, but again, your heated seats and steering wheel, your front and rear defrost, of course. This is the different modes that change everything. There's cycle. I have a lot of people ask me about this. This is like a transmission brake, but that's only if you're going slower than 25 miles an hour. It really doesn't do too much unless you're towing kind of heavy for the vehicle. It really just helps you stop. From there, this is your parking sensors if you don't want it to beep at you in the rear. This is your traction control. This is your active exhaust system. So if you click it, it does make your exhaust louder. If you don't turn it on, then it kind of mutes it a little bit, but honestly, it's still a loud vehicle. Mute the stereo and everything. All your window controls are down here, locks, but your media ports are in there, so you got your USB-C and USB with an auxiliary port. Over here down to your left, you got your sway bar disconnect, your off-road pages, your front and rear lockers. And then kind of down here, this is your four-wheel drive system, to where it has all-wheel drive, and 4-high capabilities in this vehicle. And then as you kind of pan over in front of me to the steering wheel, this right here is your adaptive cruise. So this kind of matches the speed of the vehicle in front of you, either on the highway or back roads. So that's kind of a neat feature, and you can kind of gauge your distance by clicking either one of those buttons. Otherwise, if you don't want to use that, you can just use your normal cruise like any other Jeep or Dodge or Chrysler vehicle that's out there. But for the most part, that's the main functions of the front of this vehicle. There's another really cool feature that most of these really don't have, and that's going to be your one-touch top. So this right here is going to slide all the way back and give you the best view of the sky as you're driving. All right, guys, so with that one touch, a lot of people are like, well, what's this bag for? It comes with a bag kind of like your Freedom Top bag, but it's going to be for your back 2 windows. So these windows are going to pop out, and this is kind of what it's going to look like. Just like your Freedom Tops, it's just got knobs that you're just going to turn. There's 2 of them, one up in the front, one up in the back, and then it's going to just pop right out. And that's what it's going to look like. All right, guys, and don't forget the best feature about these new 24 Wranglers is that on some of these, it comes with power seats now. Alright guys, and I'm Brandon Muncie, and this is the 2024 392 Wrangler Rubicon. We'll see you next time at Feeney. Take care.